Dude. Oh my goodness. Y'all have any idea how long it's been since I've streamed? Holy frick.
More balls!
Yes! Because today we're playing the Stanley Parable. Ultra Deluxe. I did not know that this game was a thing. Until I just randomly saw it on Steam one day, and then it was all over YouTube, and I was like, wait, they made another one? Because I played this, no joke, I played this game on this freaking laptop right here, like, so long ago, playing TF2, Gary's mod, and I played this one because someone was like, oh, this one's like Gary's mod.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yes.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Oh, we love him.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
Mm-hmm.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. And then one day, something very
I'm tweaking.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, here we go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think that sounds a little bit better, I'm not gonna lie. That being said, frick you. We're not doing that.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
yes.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, no, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all.
Yes.
Just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Oh, we love it.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
You see, I could, but...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Super liminal? Yeah, just very meta commentary. It's really good, though.
Trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot.
Yeah, I don't care.
What? Really?
Yes!
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Not for you.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Very much so.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Okay, okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
But still, I don't know. I'm like in the blue door. Oh.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked
I can't
through
leave.
the red door.
I can't leave. I can't leave. Blue looks so bad. That's true. Blue does look a lot better than red, honestly.
I still don't think we're Stanley walked
I
through
love this
the
game.
red door.
But the blue door is looking so nice right now. Ooh.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there?
Yes.
You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've
Oh,
chosen?
yes.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Yo!
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map.
Dang.
Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh, yes, sir. We love the third option. Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
The door was pretty cool. I think we give him a solid 4.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark.
But it was cool.
I guess you're into it, so let's keep
5?
this
Okay, we
party
were close to
train
a
going.
5.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Yo!
To be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park.
Alright, let's see what you got, man.
Let's take a look.
Oh! Yo, the worldwide leaderboard. What? No. No, that's not me. No, you're lying. You're lying. You're objectively ranked 9,328 out of 9,328 players. Why not ask some friends for help? Friends list empty. This is getting worse the more I'm looking at it. I'm gonna go through the third door again. Oh, we're going out.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
See, it did, right? But then I realized I have no friends, and then I could not improve myself. So I'm blaming you for my lack of friends.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Yeah, sure.
Let me boot it up.
You asked me to playtest a game better than most games. Oh, what the frick? I forgot about this. Oh.
Danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Both.
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
I like that idea.
Let's see. What do we have here?
Let's play someone else's game. Play some Portal, maybe?
Seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Whoa! This is different? What?
That's it. What do you think this game is
That's
about?
so cool!
What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
That's a good question.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes.
I don't know. Doubts about that. What civilians you see in this game and Firewatch? What other person do you see?
And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there. It is. It's an open world game.
Yeah.
Good God, quickly block it off. Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Yeah, that was close.
Off into that thing. That big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong
Yeah,
directions.
I almost had free thinking there for a second. That was close.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
This close.
Out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here.
Okay.
Let's find another game.
But I
Preferably
wanted
something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Not quite, though. Yo! Rocket League!
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around
Oh,
in.
nice.
There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
True.
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I mean, I'm just taking it in. Oh, yes.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here?
We walk around, bro. That's what you
There are lots of
wanted.
cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
I think it is.
I think it's sports
We
ball.
love a sports ball.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Yes.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay,
Can I-
Stanley,
give me
here's
the
the
ball.
Have fun.
Oh. Yes. Oh, wrong way. Whatever. We'll go this way. Boom. Boom.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Yes.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Oh, so much better.
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
More balls?
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Yes, give me more balls.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
More?
More balls.
Yes! More balls. Yes! What did he say? Oh, you heard him. You heard the man just now. More balls. Yes, we gotta score at least once at this mini.
Stanley, are you having fun? Is this a real video game?
Oh yeah, it is.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
Whoa.
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end.
What
This
the
is
frick
my
is wrong
game,
with you?
And what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley.
What?
Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much.
Yo!
What are you doing?
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know what? We might as well this time. Just make him a little bit happy. That's not suspicious.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Also, I remember, like, trying something. Can I open? I remember trying something. If this goes wrong, I'm gonna have to reset. But I remember trying something and it not working. Let's see.
Stepping into
Haha, it worked! Nice. Re-breaking the game. So if I remember correctly, now we have to go back to the start. But if you glitch it out and then go behind the door after it's closing, then you can go back to the start and there is a new door where your office was. It's all black now. That is very different. But yeah, I remember, like, I think I accidentally did that one time whenever I was playing it and looking for endings in the original one. And I was, like, floored that I actually found something. I was like, there's no way that this is real. I was expecting some grand gesture at the end of this, but I have an unfortunate feeling that that may not be the case. I guess I did right. If I reset, then I think that's it. I'm not gonna do another ad thing, but got the ending. So we take that.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right. We'll actually do one of the, like, interesting endings now. Let's keep going. Decisions. You know what? We'll flip a coin for it. And let's see. Heads, we go on the forklift. Tails, we go on the elevator. We're going on the forklift, boys. Let's go.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey. Alright, I'll hear about this
Stanley, I
time.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Yeah, you did leave me in a Rocket League area with no balls.
I realize that investing in
And
your
listen, I
trust
need
in someone
those.
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Has it?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, Miss Stanley.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, Then pick up the phone.
But...
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly.
No, I didn't choose
Let
incorrectly.
me double check.
The game just turns into Outlast in a dark room. That would suck.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Oh, I should have done that.
Picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None
I'm
of
just
these
amazing
decisions were
here.
supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What?
How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley.
Oh.
You're a real person.
He found
I
out.
believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the
Hey,
situation?
listen, I
Well, I
unplugged
won't have that kind
that
of risk on
phone
my
very
watch.
safely.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on
Okay.
safe decision-making in the
Yo, I'll listen to it. I'll listen. I'll
Please
listen.
observe this helpful instructional video.
Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Yes,
But if
I
used
love being a
incorrectly,
real
can also
person.
be
This
the
is just
most
for me.
dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Hamburger.
Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
Fish!
If you find
Oh,
yourself
everything
speaking with a
equals fish.
person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
That's what I'm
Allow
saying.
the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice
All right, let's
saying,
do this. Let's
"My
practice, guys."
goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack.
My goodness, y'all. Is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a...
Excellent.
Oh, then I couldn't
Making
finish.
choices
Y'all
on a regular
suck.
basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making
Jared.
at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
Oh,
Less?
much
And
less.
finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Good video. Oh, what the frick did you do?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. Why? Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
And see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Yo.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay, okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
All right,
I'm
all right,
quite
got it,
sure
I got it.
you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know, just because of the performance of that video, I think we should do what he says.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley.
What the
went
frick
in
is happening
disbelief
there?
for a week.
Oh, that's handy.
115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
All right, let's try.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he
We
would
gotta warm
draw
up our
from
vocal
within
cords.
himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
Yo.
I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his
Oh, don't you
choices
dare
really
compare
knows
me
what
to
it means
Stanley.
take a
Oh
story
my
seriously.
goodness.
If you
This
didn't want to
guy.
see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
Because I wanted to help you out.
You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You
He broke it.
behave exactly as Stanley would.
What?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
What?
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do we go left again? I say we stick with left. Listen. Is he still here?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
He's still here.
Wave of disbelief. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I want out.
Just follow my
I want
lead.
out. I'm not dealing with time loop shenanigans. Let me out.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Actually, you know what? Frick you. I'm not dealing with your time loop.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh! Uh-oh! We broke it. Oh, we broke it.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
It's funny.
What am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Can I get up?
To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge.
No,
I
you
have to live
can't.
with it forever.
Hey.
Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer?
Re-release the game, obviously.
No, I have to.
No.
I have to shut the game down.
Wait, no, I just bought it. No.
I have.
No, you don't have to. Oh! Whoa.
Stanley came to a set of 2
Whoa.
He entered the door on his left.
Uh-oh.
Stanley? Hello? Is everything okay?
Oh.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
What? Wait, what?
Oh, new content?
New
What does that
content?
mean? New content.
Oh, I've been looking for it. We love new content. That being said, I haven't uploaded in 4 months.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Nice.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Oh, yes. I remember.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
I've done the same. I haven't done the same twice. Yeah, I know.
Deluxe features exciting new content
Ooh.
that broadens and expands the world
Yes,
of Stanley
more
Parable,
game!
delighting audiences
We love
the world
more
over.
game. Oh, we love it.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable
Ooh.
Ultra Deluxe.
We're getting the new
This sounds
content.
delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too, man.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet.
Oh, it says
but I'm
you.
sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I'm excited.
Is it broken? What's going on here?
I
Should we
Can I-
be moving
can I
somewhere?
click? Can- oh.
There we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
Yes!
I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I want to see all the new content, please. All right, let's see it. Let's see it.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give me the content. Wait a minute. The jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. Oh, crouch jumping is so weird in this game. Yes, finally. I've been waiting so long. Wait, can I jump? Oh, I gotta jump in the circle. That's okay. I've been waiting so long to jump. This is worth it. Let's go. Oh, we only have one more. We're gonna make this last one last. Oh. No more jump? Actually, I take it back. This game sucks. To be fair, though, the content in the old game was walking around and I couldn't jump there. This is a major gameplay change. Oh.
That's it? You see, Stanley? This is what happens.
Should have been a jump square, true. Circle supremacy is no longer a thing.
Rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says test achievement.
Wait, does it? Hold on. I gotta check. Does it actually? It does! There's an achievement called Test Achievement. Please ignore. Replace this. That was a real thing. That's so funny.
Ignore? What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Yeah, I like that. Let's flame them.
Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid.
Yeah, me too.
It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills,
okay.
no gimmicks.
Like the good old days.
Having a great time together like always.
I like that idea.
What do you say, friend? Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
What you got for me? Ooh. Coffee nut. Somebody watching this stream knows why I'm looking at the camera right now, and it is very funny to them. But I'm in the vent now.
You remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out?
Yeah, that sucks.
It got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Ooh.
I call it the Memory Zone.
The Memory Zone!
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so
I
can
like
relive
this.
the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Yes, that was the best time of my
You
life.
see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release?
True.
Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched?
Oh, so
Back
good.
then, video games had integrity.
They did.
Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Wait, what's this one? In loving memory, Little Stanley. No! Not Little Stanley! This game is so good. We love it.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Oh,
Like
yes.
this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
Nice.
James Stephanie Sterling writes,
Okay.
and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
hear that, Stanley? Every
Game ever created.
That's how
Oh.
grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
We love it.
It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing.
Nothing.
It's no games at all. It isn't even
It's
a Stanley
nothing.
Parable anymore.
No, it
Just
is.
a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Oh, hey man, this game is new enough. Now I just have proof that you know what Persona 3 is, and that makes me happy.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, what's this?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Bro, you made it.
What's this? What's down here?
Oh.
Oh no. Oh God, no.
Oh.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor.
Oh no.
I haven't looked at these in years.
Not the Steam
I can't even
reviews.
imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, the Steam reviews are... Ooh, you don't go in the Steam reviews. Uh-oh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Whoa.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. I
Hey,
feel
a couple...
like a failure.
No.
Like I let these people down.
No, you didn't.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Listen, it was amazing, bro. Don't let all the haters on Steam get to you.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Huh.
A skip button?
Uh-oh.
Well, yes.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Surely not.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
You sure, man? Hey, I'm back.
Oh, you're back.
Yes.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes.
Oh,
It was
nice.
time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue
Okay.
full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Glad I missed that. I didn't want to make any choices.
It was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
Uh-huh.
Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
Now you got my attention.
I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think.
Okay, let's hear it.
So nothing? Are you not simply erecting in... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit.
I did.
But that's the power.
See,
of the button.
good
The minute I
feature,
start to
honestly.
go off on a
Good. I
thoughtless
like this
display of
feature.
Self-absorption. It's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I
Exactly.
can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review.
Oh,
Or at least
surely.
change some of the wording, perhaps. They'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end,
that's-
is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
That is-
the end, is never the end.
That is so menacing.
End is
Oh.
never the end, is never the end.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you
Yes.
verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again
Yes.
for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Thank you so much. Ooh, new content. Oh, we gotta go to the new content. Wish my happiness was guaranteed in a box.
Oh, good. You notice my sign.
Yes.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you. It was a landmark.
It was.
Any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
That's what I'm saying, and it hasn't yet. So we need to step it up.
I say we take it one step even further.
I like where you're going.
Why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Yes! Finally! This is what I've been waiting for. This is the game release I wanted.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of
Just
all
make
the new
another
things
one.
it will cover with a fully fledged sequel. An
Yes.
entirely new experience, built from the ground up.
We love that.
Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
Yes.
This is what fans have truly been
I
asking
wanted
for.
another one. Dude, the end is never. The end is never again. Finally. We love it, bro. Is that a Google Slides document? The Stanley Parable 2 logo ideas. Thanks for attending my meeting. Oh my goodness. It has to be. Oh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Yes. The reassurance bucket. What's the reassurance bucket?
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Yes.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
This is what it needed. Oh, I can't wait. Give me the bucket, please.
The many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable
Please.
will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution
I
for
need
you
this bucket.
than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
True, this is the better solution.
The bucket is the perfect solution.
This is good.
Come on, give it a try.
Do I press E on it? Oh! I got it!
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must
Yes,
already
I
be
got a
sweeping through
bucket.
your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Oh, thank you.
that
I think I look better with the
has
bucket
made you
already.
The slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
They do.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
Oh,
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But
Aw.
of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim.
Okay,
and
okay.
really simulate the full experience of this feature.
alright. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure how I got here, but my name is Jim. I work in this place called The Funny Office. You may have seen it on Netflix, even though I don't think it's on Netflix anymore, and I always do this. I go... See, now I'm Jim. It worked!
Yes, you see, what a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button describes
Yeah, it's
you.
the Jim from The Office. Oh, let me try it. I got it.
It hits even
Yes.
harder the second time.
It does.
If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth
Oh,
the
for
money.
sure. The Jim
Take a
button.
break from the Jim button.
He called it the Jim
From
button.
all of this personal validation.
I agree. I'm still just happy I got the bucket with me, if I'm being real.
Collectibles.
A collectible.
Now it's a real video
Yes.
game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly
Yes.
innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
I don't care, I
don't
want 'em.
want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
This is more undisturbing, or this is more disturbing than I think it's meant to be, but I got him. Yes! 6 more. We need 5 more. Numbers. We got him. We got the Stanley. We got Mini
It
Stanley.
is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
I know.
Maybe that's it.
I think he got
I can
it.
take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
I like it. I like
With
this.
respect,
This is a good idea.
With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
I think it
I
would.
suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
Ooh.
A title screen that says with bold,
I like it. We gotta update the title screen.
screen. This is the
Stanley
Stanley Parable 2.
Yes, he's getting it now.
Whip something up.
Just port it and monetize the port. Exactly.
Take a look.
All right, let's see it. Oh, now this is a title screen. Oh, I'm pumped already. Oh yes. I like how it actually works. That is so funny. It actually works. We could just stop the stream right here. It kind of looks like I'm just starting the stream, actually. Yeah, hey guys, today we're playing the Stanley Parable 2. It wasn't long ago that they released the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. It was kind of underwhelming, but that's why today we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable 2. Let's get into it. No damsels? No damsels and no buckets?
Something was very clearly wrong.
You know what?
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Listen, I have high hopes, so the fact that we don't have buckets and damsels right now is a little concerning. But I have high hopes for this port, so I think... And this re-release of a new game. Oh my gosh, all the boxes.
What could it mean?
Oh no.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I may have accidentally ordered all these boxes. Oops. You know what the worst part about that is? I think that actually blocks us off from an ending from the original game. There was an ending where you like clip on that chair over there and jump through the window. But, well, I certainly am happy that all of my boxes are here. Wait.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yes! Alright, yeah, more boxes. We need all of them.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here.
Really?
I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What? The broom closet?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
What?
We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel.
That's why it's awesome.
We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet.
No.
Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
No, but I want the bucket.
Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
But can we have both?
Can make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Yes, the Adventure Line. They are jealous of the bucket, honestly. But we could get along. Okay, wait. They gotta play the song. Please play the song.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next?
Yes.
Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Wait. You're right, the broom closet. Hold on, we gotta go back. Alright, we should do the Adventure Line now. I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to wait here. Woo! We love the Adventure Line. Yes.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What?
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
No.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
No.
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No! No!
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality.
No, we can't get rid of the bucket.
It feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
But the bucket has as well.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
No.
Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley.
No.
Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Do we... I don't want to destroy the bucket.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
No.
I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying
I'm
buckets
keeping the
is all
bucket.
it knows.
That is its singular personality trait.
Oh, that's a bad character.
I can hear you saying,
Yeah.
how does a character with only
Whoa.
one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
It doesn't.
Well, you see, if
I
you
can't.
were to really
I can't run
explore
away.
the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits.
No, it's
what
not.
What other object in this game can you even say that about?
The bucket.
Bucket? Certainly not.
The
I wonder what
bucket.
sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now.
No.
You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or
God.
the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket.
No.
Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do
No.
it, the fans.
I'm not
Stanley.
doing
Give
it.
the fans what
No.
they want. Hurry and...
Look what you did. No. Oh.
Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye.
God sent you.
For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
I have to admit, even though we hated him, he was a good character. But you can't take the bucket from us. What's in the indicative bathroom now? Ooh.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley
Yes!
figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
I'm
You
still
can't
happy.
buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Yes, I'm so happy. We got him. We got Mini Stanley. Of course. Stanley.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about
Mini Stands. I like
Stanley
that.
figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that.
Stanlerines.
Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Yes, I'm so happy. We gotta get all the Stanlerines.
He and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket,
Yes.
up against the world.
Let's
They
go.
high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Let's go, Bucket! Yes! Let's go, Bucket! We love... That's the best character.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Is it?
Yes, they had done it.
Yeah!
Stanley and
Let's
the
go,
bucket had
Bucket!
defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil
Yes!
mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they
Yes!
stepped through this massive door.
A happy
The bucket
life.
wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
I like that
True,
idea.
it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
What?
What? Wait, what was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
What did you do?
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
What?
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth,
What?
would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
No.
Stanley can't leave this place, not while he has such a
The
precious
building wants the
in his
bucket.
arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket.
This bucket must be a bad person.
Isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I?
I'm sure.
Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, the bucket's here.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
But no.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be...
Okay, so now I'm curious, right? So, can I jump off the balcony and the bucket gets angry at me now? Because I disobeyed it.
But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Nope, I didn't do that. I left.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
Because it's the bucket.
The problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket.
No, this is a bucket.
That would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point.
No.
If that's true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something.
Rice gum. Welcome back to the stream, Golden Arc Soup. I feel like I've seen your name before, so that's why I say welcome back.
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
Okay, but I know this is a bucket. Okay, but I know this is a bucket. Come on now. I know what is and isn't a bucket.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios.
All right.
Tell me whether
I'm
or not
ready.
the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Let's see it.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
All right.
Okay, let's begin.
Let's see it. Oh, I like it.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Oh yeah, that's a bucket right there.
Incorrect.
What?
It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
What?
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket,
Yes!
not an actual bucket.
Got it. I'm good. You just gotta notice those things. Alright, let's see what he's got for me next.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Oh, that's for sure gotta be a bucket. Look at the craftsmanship on that thing. Hold on.
Correct. This
Yes!
is a bucket.
Alright. Oh.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
I don't know. It's kind of looking like a bucket to me. Yeah, no, I think yes. Oh, for sure.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor.
That's a bucket!
It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
That is a bucket.
Correct.
Yes!
This is a bucket.
I told you that's a bucket. See, they never listen. He doesn't listen to us, guys. That's a bucket.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Is that a bucket? I don't know. Does it look like a button? Not a button, a bucket. I don't think it does, honestly. It's kind of looking less bucket-like the more I stare at it. What do you guys think? I don't know, kind of weird and small. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it's not really giving me bucket vibes, so I'm gonna say no.
Trick question. Both.
What?
Gotcha.
That's not a thing. You can't be bucket and not bucket at the same time. That's cheating. Just cheating.
Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one.
What do you mean?
Let's see. It should be around here somewhere.
Okay, what? Arkasu.
What do you think of EDP 445 and do you love cupcakes?
No, that's not a bucket. It can't hold water. That's true. You're right. It can hold water, and it is Schrodinger's bucket.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
There's nothing here.
Yep.
Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket.
Exactly.
When I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Is everything a bucket? Pogs. Thank you for the $1. I'm interested what brought on the question about EDP, but either way. I don't think this is a... I don't know. You think everything's a bucket? I think everything could be a bucket if it tried. Yes. Yeah, no. Yeah, everything is.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Yeah, because
What
everything's
is
a bucket.
What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Are you a bucket? Wait.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game.
What? No.
Okay, here we go.
No. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Oh no. I think he just got rid of the
Is
bucket.
everything gone?
Everything was a bucket! So we got rid of everything!
Everything a bucket?
He got rid of everything! It was all buckets!
It's a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
He's not.
And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Let's go.
This is wonderful news.
We're not buckets!
Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right
Nothing else is here though, because everything else was a bucket.
that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
That's true.
So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Okay.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket.
Perfect.
If you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Okay, yeah.
Who knows
That's our
what that
secret.
information might do to a person. All right, here we go.
What do you think of Gideon going to the most racist town in America?
What? Whoa. Trust the completionist instinct. Is that written in blood? And, how can you tell me what makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them? True, who took the pictures of them? They are going nuts trying to find these things. Figlies are hard to find.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies.
I like
What do you think,
Figlies.
Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
I like Figlies. Figlies are funny.
His post during work hours. You might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy...
Do you watch
why
hentai
take
and how is the
that risk?
trigger finger?
All because he believed everyone had said it.
What the frick are these questions? What?
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Calby, do you miss those days when you got trigger fingered?
This is the story of a woman named Marianne.
That was so perfectly timed.
Mother woke up on a day like any other.
Oh, hang on, I'll answer in just a second.
Picked up her bucket of comfort and security at her place of work.
No, she took my buckets.
Her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket.
Yep.
Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
Yep. He should have taken the
Perhaps
bucket.
He didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work.
You always gotta have your bucket with you.
Absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
Nice. Let's go, Mariella.
said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift.
Maidenless
yes.
activities
Go
during
there.
high
Go
school.
to the
You enjoyed
Good,
the fingers
said the
during that
bucket.
time.
Now ride
Smiley
the lift
face.
all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
Oh my
It should have
goodness.
alarmed him, of course, because...
Now pick up the...
No.
Oh, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
Because
Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders?
yes.
Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you
What?
and telling you to do things.
But it was.
Buckets can't talk. It was a joke.
Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
Hey, I've
Don't you
felt
see, I
things from
told
this
you
bucket,
this.
bro.
You
It
must have
scares
really
me.
bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult.
It is really
I wish
hard.
I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is.
Yes, we get another
It's
video.
sitting right here.
All right, let's watch the video.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds?
Truly.
Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit,
Okay.
with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing.
All right,
To
hang on.
begin
I'm
the
ready.
joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next,
Okay.
provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of
Okay,
the
hang on.
joke will laugh.
I got it.
And then, spell out your name a second time.
Okay.
With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
Mr. Caleb, I shall see ya some other time.
Good.
I wish you
This
could have
saying is a
received the
perfect
finger one
example
more
of
time.
expectations
Besides
management,
the point
which is the
Shoju
cornerstone
Ramune as
of good
top tier
comedy.
hentai and Itadaki
Finally,
Seiki, so you
it's
should
time
watch
to
it.
hand out surveys.
Another thing, enjoy the
Collecting
cream
hard
Oni
data from
chan.
your audience on how rapt they
Oh my
were throughout
God.
the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian.
Oh.
An effective survey should be no less than
Thank
10
you for the
pages long
donations.
and should include
Alright,
the same question
alright, Sue.
reprinted several times.
I'm very
Just to
concerned
ensure
that
the
because
survey
those
taker is
probably your
actually paying
actual
attention
hentai.
and not simply
I'm
filling in
not
answers
going to
at
look at
random.
those.
And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter
Yes.
in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the
flirted with
12-legged
on stream.
invaders who threaten our very existence and
Whoa.
to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Someone's going to think there's lore in
This
that.
video is a little outdated, isn't it?
A little
Well,
bit.
No matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then.
I think so, too.
With that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I
You
can try
must-
telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
I like that idea. That's a good idea. Oh.
I know you are gonna watch it because we saw it together at the bleachers during practice. It's okay, but you should read and watch One Piece.
Oh no! Oh. Okay. Grant would be ashamed of you. I'm sure he would be.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone.
What?
Did you not even look at the instructional video?
No.
I think this was all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley.
You told me to go on the left.
I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Oh.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
All right, fine. We'll remember 416. We will. We'll go on the right this time. How about that? Uh-oh.
What? We're back at the phone already.
What?
No. What's going on? There
This is not right.
Several rooms leading up to this.
What? You messed something
there was
up.
supposed to be a
Caleb, my pregnancy test came back positive. That's very interesting considering I didn't know that you could be pregnant.
The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to.
Now we'll have little ashes running around.
I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room.
It does?
What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp.
Said based. Whoa. What do you mean?
I think I need to go back.
Never said.
That instruction.
I never said I was the person that made this happen. Another person made baby ashes a thing. I'm just here to witness it.
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are.
Yo, shut up. If you weren't a mod, I would ask another mod to ban you.
What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No.
I like how he continues trying.
Obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is.
Yes, we need more videos.
King of Comedy again. More instructional videos.
Of course.
Let's see.
Stepping in.
There we go. We got it. Now we go back and see if anything changes now that we have the bucket. Let's go back to the start. Okay, yeah, no lines. Alright, so we got everything right in this regard. So let's hope that something actually has changed now that we have the bucket with us. Wait. This is different. Wait, do we actually get an escape pod? Come on, Stanley. Stanley, no. Don't make it go by itself. You must go with the bucket. No! No. No. Stanley, no! It's so sad. This is so sad.
Perhaps he had simply missed a
Replacement bucket.
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt. Oh, Stanley.
Let's see what this does.
The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now.
I think I can feel it too.
It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this string of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
I didn't know the broom closet was so fierce, man.
I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends.
How dare you?
That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient.
What the heck is wrong with you?
So banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner. Well, I've never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
Listen.
Expand on the wide variety of experiences
I will.
you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Listen, broom closet, you weren't funny to begin with. You stood here for 15 minutes and then the game told me I was dead.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all.
Alright, do it. Let's see what you got.
There. Now it's settled.
Yeah!
No more debate.
Yeah, and you can't see it, but... Move up here. Alright, there you go.
No more discussion.
Property of Stanley.
Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
How dare you? This is mine now. You can't have it.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Nice. We got 2 stickers. What? 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 Hello? The audacity of the... What? What? What?
Said Stanley. I know what to do.
Yep.
I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others.
Surely.
Get to see the world react to
this
discovery of Stanley.
What's up, Jason? Welcome to the stream.
And would be through the public eye.
We're going up and down.
Understand Stanley's work.
I found an ending. So we're playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, and we're finding endings. A lot of them.
He advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
That's cool. But yeah, so Stanley is currently giving a presentation to his bucket, which has become an integral character in the Stanley Parable, about why the number 3 is so important. And honestly, I couldn't agree more. An evening with world peace, baby. Why was that like the Minecraft door? The Stanley Parable, Stanley, tonight on stage. Alright, I'm ready. Stage.
This was it. One last chance to win
427.
the bucket over.
Does that mean anything?
One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
427. Does that mean anything? Can someone type 427 in chat? We can go check room 427, I guess. But we checked room 416 whenever it told us to, and there was nothing there. So we'll check 427 afterwards. But then if we don't find anything, I'm gonna get off the stream because this was a fantastic stream. Alright.
There was no one here.
What?
Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak.
to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting.
Wow.
He was a failure. And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously.
No.
There would be no connection, no deeper understanding.
It's so sad.
The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends.
So sad.
And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Dang. Watch the bucket not be there again, bro. Alright. That sucks. Alright, so we'll go to 4... Wait. Oh! 427 was Stanley's. I'm an idiot. Okay, never mind. I forgot that was Stanley's number for half a second. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, because I've been playing for about 3.5 hours, and I gotta go get some food. But that being said, I want to thank you all so much for coming to the first live stream that I've had this year. Just kidding, that's a lie. Actually, no, I don't know if it is actually, but it's the first live stream I've had in a long time. But I am going to keep live streaming. I'm going to continue doing it. I'll probably have another live stream on Wednesday night, probably around the same time. But it's going to be a fun time. We're going to play Mario Kart. And yeah, I'm looking forward to making content and streaming again, just on my own time, just because it's fun. I didn't have time to do it in the year, but it is really fun.